I'm back! Yay! Oh man. Oh, hi Coco. Come on. Up. Come on. You're wanting attention. Come on up. No? You don't want up here again? Come on. Come on. Come on. Up, 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 up. No, not over the arm. Okay. What? You trying to attack me again? Huh? Huh? What? What? Huh? Yeah. Oh, Coco is in a playful mood right now. Aren't you? Aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes. No. No kisses. No. No face kisses. Coco says no camera, only me, apparently. So, yay. Hey. Hi. Hi. Yes, I see you. I need to give you a bath. Yes, I do. Yes. You need a bath. Is that enough of a threat? It's not really a threat, though. It's going to happen this weekend. Because you need it. Oh, now she's just sitting down. I just adjusted how I was sitting. Oh, big gun. Anyway, yeah, I'm back from Evo. Got back Monday, no stream because of travel. But yesterday I was still pretty tired from travel. Careful. So that's why there was no stream yesterday. I was just trying to recover from all the travel fatigue and all that. I don't know how late I'm going to even be up today because of that. So, yeah, this is kind of where I'm at. If just wanted to hop in here, might play some Grand Blue a little bit later, but one of the big things I wanted to do this time around, thankfully I traveled with Tux and Kaiser and their significant others. So, um, Tux and Kai were gracious enough to help me out a little bit, and I can words. Recorded my matches for me. They just grabbed my phone, and recorded my matches for me. So I kind of want to take some time, review them. There's a lot of crap in it, a lot of crap, and I know that. Just jumping in here, I 100% understand. There was so much crap involved in those that it's hilarious. One sec, I realized I still have my mic unplugged to the computer. There we go. Mic is plugged back in. Just because how my cabling works, I had needed unplugged for something the other day. But I'm still going to review it anyways. The number one thing I want to review is not so much, like my drops and just my general those types of things. I want to look at my decisions and the decisions of my opponents and figure out what I can do in certain situations. Okay. Now I don't have Grand Blue up. I don't even think I have it installed on this machine. I've been playing mostly on my PlayStation, so I was going to probably switch to the PlayStation, but if I have it just on PC, do I have Grand Blue on PC? I do have Rising on PC. Do I have all the DLC? I think I do, actually. Cool. I'm going to install that. Sure. Well, what do I have installed on here? Just enough. Okay, now I'll be fine installing it. I should move my stuff later to my spinner so it doesn't take up as much space on my C drive, but that's okay. So I'm gonna have that downloading in the background or transferring apparently. I didn't want that because it actually, well, we'll see how long it takes. Oh, it looks like it's only going to take a few minutes. So, but let's kind of jump into this. I need to grab a, let me go to studio mode here really quick because I realized, do I have OSRS set, but I just don't have a window capture. Hold on. Let's see here. Let's just make sure if I do this, I'm going to do this. Oops, not what I wanted. I wanted this to go into. One problem I have with Opera GX, the way it handles some of the view shifting and stuff like that is, or like moving tabs around, it can be annoying. So, is my stream doing alright? That's looking a little choppy. It's saying it's running fine. And oh wow, I just realized I'm still saying I'm playing Donkey Kong. I forgot to switch that. One sec. There we go. It's on the right game now. Okay. That's High Delgado. Let's just add a let's just add display capture. Which is why I moved this down to begin with. So for reference, all these are just, I'm pulling them from my my Drive, Google, put auto uploaded them, so they're all just pulling from there. Let's see if I can find the videos. Let's see that a lot of pictures this weekend actually there as well. So but all right, this, yes. Okay, you're gonna let me full screen the video, or oh whoa, that is loud. Okay, bring this like way down. All right. Let's transition over here. I'm going to get out of studio mode for this. All right. So, for reference, Oh, of course, I did this. Actually, I'm going to do this real quick. This was my Evo run for Grand Blue. Unfortunately, my Blaze Blue run, I don't have video for that. I was on my own. Everyone was tired out doing stuff, so I didn't get any videos for my Blaze Blue run. I wish I did a little bit. Would have been nice, but I also made some major mistakes in Blaze Blue as well. I definitely could have beaten the person I lost to in loser side 100%, especially after I kind of adjusted in game 2. I just made some major mistakes right at the end of each round that cost me each round. So I know exactly where I messed up in those. Definitely want to play a little more, get back into the game a little more, try to fix some of those mistakes. But they're just, one of them came from a habit, or both of them really ended up just coming from habits. So, and those habits I need to fix, obviously. But my run here, let's zoom this in for you a little bit here. Go away, thank you. Okay. So, winner side. Yeah, I did for Grand Blue. That's why I'm doing this. How you doing, Rats? So winner side, I beat Absolute 2-0. Absolute is the first match we're going to be all watching. He was a Sandalphon player. Really, the 2 wins I had, I feel like they were, or really both of them, really weren't Grand Blue players. I'm pretty certain. I know on loser side, Zerg straight up said he didn't play Grand Blue. He just straight up said that. And so, Absolute, just the way he played and what he was doing, I felt like he didn't really play Grand Blue a whole lot either. There was a lot of just little gotchas that I was getting away with and stuff like that, which we'll get to in a minute. Cornlu was a CAG player. It's CAG. I got cagged. Simple as that. Zerg was playing Charlotta, and just even though I 2-0'd him, like he was still playing Charlotta, and was just catching me with some stuff that Charlotte likes to do. And then Sybil here was a Versusia. Sybil did a fantastic job locking me out, and just closing out any of my options. As you can see here, Cornlu moved on, lost his next round, and then actually lost down here to the person who got out on loser side. Same for Sybil, actually, weirdly enough. So, I don't know what that says about Jail Sensei or anything, but yeah, it's unfortunate, but either way, I would have needed, when I popped down, I would need 3 wins to get out from moving where I lost. Winner's side, I would have needed the win to that one and the next one to get out. So, yeah, it is what it is. But anyway, let's go look at my first. This is against Absolute. Again, let's kind of scrub here. I think we started with button check, if I remember correctly. Let's check here. Yeah, that's just buttons. Back to character select. Jumping in the match. Now, as we kind of watch, some things to note. Absolute only ever used Earth Element as Sandalphon, which was an interesting choice. Most Sandalphons that I'm aware of use Fire, just because the damage bonus is so much better. So early on, he backs up here. Full combo in the corner. Just finish it out. Okay. So let's just that opening there right away. See if I can. So some things to note right away here. And again, I'm going against someone who, I mean, they're here playing at Evo, right? So they at least have I would hope, have a basic understanding of fighting games in general. And if you're playing Grand Blue, you know, got some basic understanding. 2D fighter, just anything like that. So the opening here, my opening option was run forward, jump. Now, this option here that I did, run forward, jump, versus back up, pop element. Yeah. Jump, I need to kill. I need to kill jumping in this game. 100%. You will see this when I go against the CAG player here in the next round. Jumping is my number one problem in this game, followed up by DP. 100%. Those are probably my top two problems. Now I get away with it in this scenario because he chose to back up and go for element. In this situation, kind of given the distance here. Oh god, the audio sounds bad. Let's see if I can get the spot here. I just missed it. Right about here. This is optimal 2L range, or 6L range. This range here is pretty much optimal 6XL range. Is Grand Blue up yet? It is. Let me get that launched. Let's get Grand Blue loaded up here, and I'll kind of bounce back and forth and show things as I go along.
Grand Blue Fantasy Versus Rising.
Oh, shoot, I gotta go through all this garbage. 1 sec. Let me do this. I'm gonna go kill my Steam notifications too of people playing, because that's gonna be popping up here. Where is that setting? Notifications. Do not show when they... Okay. Alright, that's turned off. Alright. Oh, whoops, this doesn't have...
You're just gonna do online matches?
I'm going over my Evo sets.
Ah, fair enough. Well, you have fun with that. You want to just take a break from doing offline matches with me?
Yeah, for a minute, like, at least for today.
Alright. That's fine. That's what I wondered.
Just doing a lot of review and trying to figure out what I'm messing up with and whatnot.
Yeah.
So.
Good. Means I can keep playing Xenoverse.
Alright, there we go. Okay. So, let's jump into training here real quick. Actually, let me just start as player 2 here. Okay, I'm actually going to be changing my control scheme a little bit. I'm going to add a macro for medium heavy. I've been finding I've been struggling a little bit with hitting that consistently. So I'm hoping by doing it as a macro, it'll be a little more consistent. But let's do this. Where's Sandy? There's Sandy.
Versus Beatrix.
So first things first. Oh, I gotta. So let's go over this opening again. Just mute that. He backdashes, I run. I run up. He does backdash into Earth Pop. Okay. Let's see here.
Ready.
So Earth Pop is what?
Guide me.
Yes.
By divine grace.
Okay. Oops. So for purpose,
Show respect.
now that was fire, but we'll roll. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. No difference in timing on the pop. Where was that option? So, I'm going to open this up. I'm going to hit reset. On reset, I'm going to run up. And run up to about where I did it before. You notice, oh, it didn't do it right away. Dash medium catches. Dash heavy catches. Dash light didn't. So, what distance was I about when I did that jump? Let's look here. I should actually, here, I'll do this. I don't remember the stage name, so let's just... Oops, character select. Yes, I'm just going to jump over to the visual of the stage so I can go to the stage. Kana Shrine. Yes.
Versus Beatrix.
Alright, so that's where he's at, positionally, off of a round start, backdash, pops special. I jumped just before the crack, the first crack on the ground. Yeah, my foot literally, I paused, looked at what he did, jumped. That's the worst part about this. I didn't do this. And maybe the positive part of it. But I ran up to here. Whoop. Up to right here and jumped. Set. Hey, look! At that range. Whoops. Gotta wait for him. Okay. That range doesn't quite get me too well. It gets me jumping. Now, this, as you can see, let's just let him pop. And I'm going to see if I can hit it. Nope, I was early there on my jump. Right there. That was a little far. Okay, so I would have been a little bit shy of dash L in this situation. Guess what? Dash M hits. Dash 2H, dash H hits. There. Now, dash M, of course. You know, if it hits, great. I don't want to be using that neutral like that. Not on round start. Minus 14, ew. Bad. Dash heavy, though? That's counter hit. He's supposed to block everything. Let's block this if you need. I'm minus 4. Let him play it all out. Minus 4, decent position. Doesn't really have any follow-ups except a far hit, I think. Find out. Far light. Far meat. About right there. Oops. Let's just reset. No. Okay. I'm going to change my recording here. Oops. Turn this off. Okay. There we go. So, now, I'm just going to do this on reset. So I can see now, if I take control, that's far medium. Okay. Whoops. Alright, with that. Okay. What's this? What is he on there? Minus 6 on far medium? He's getting a special off that, maybe. With an 8-frame startup at that. I could bait. If I space that right, I can bait. So... Oh, that's nasty. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Now, really quick, I'm going to... Okay. Negative 10 on... What the hell is with Sandy's buttons? Hold up a sec.
I got this.
9-frame startup. 8-frame startup on his farm medium. 10-frame startup on his heavy. 6-frame on his far? Okay. I'm 6-frame there. I'm 9-frame there. 11-frame. Okay. All right. They aren't bad for far buttons. They aren't bad. Okay. Anyway, big thing though is some important points here. Let's reset. Now in this range, I'm -4, right? So he gets a button. All right, what do we do here? -4, so dash M done perfect, or dash. That's a 4-frame. Okay, 4 frames to do that. Well, guess what? I can throw. I can guess there and put out a throw. That's 4 frames, right? There's other things I can do those 4 frames. Other kind of ugly setups. Now, this is if I were to do this. This would be more like round 2 type stuff. Not first round. This setup is more of a round 2 type thing. If they did the same start. Okay. He does far M. 8-frame startup, just like dash light. Let's see. Here. Yeah. Far light doesn't hit. So. Seven-frame startup, okay, with only -3. That's actually pretty solid. Definitely wouldn't be going for that. Could slide, 8-frame startup, -11, but I mean, you can cancel, so. Okay. So, really. But if I'm in that range, let's just go back to that range talk real quick. I'm right here. None of my buttons hit. Really. Like, without a little bit of extra extension. Or it being the heavy. Okay. So I need to just go a little further, and I can do that. I have to watch out for him pushing a button, though. And this game doesn't have braking. Which is why I jump. So, okay. Let's talk about that real quick. Someone backdashes, I run up. I expect backdash button on my run up at that point. Honestly, I think that's my mentality there. Is I'm expecting a button off that backdash. His button was install. So I had nothing to be afraid of. I could have pushed my advantage, gone a counter hit, anything there, staying on the ground, staying safe. Safe enough. So part of that's just recognizing the move. So again, there's answers to everything, right? Like welcome to fighting games. But in that situation, seeing him he backdash and then go for install. Install, part of that's just recognition of the move. Part of that also, let me go to here instead. Part of that also is just, what are you doing over there? Needy. Yeah, you're needy. Not tonight. Part of that also is just simply lack of knowledge, lack of just lack of knowledge and practice of that situation. Part of it also is simply just me doing a bad habit. Run up jump. Now, and this could be a bit of a BlazBlue habit. To be honest, this very much could be a BlazBlue habit. That has transferred over to Guilty Gear. But run up jump usually isn't that's not when my round starts in BlazBlue either. It's not a round start in Street Fighter for me, but it's a round start in this game. BlazBlue, my round start options, definitely tend to be more. Let's see. I'm playing mine. I do one of. No, what are my round starts that I usually do in BlazBlue? Round start AC. Round start command dash into either forward dive or up dive. Or forward spear dash versus up spear dash. Depending on if they jumped or not. Usually, I'm kind of reactionary there. Round start backflip. Or round start jump from starting position. I don't run up and jump forward. Usually it's something like jump back, air dash back, maybe jump forward, instant air dash back, jump up. But I come from the starting jump position, and so maybe AA, but usually it's like AC, backflip, forward ground dash or up dash. So, or jumping from a starting position. I don't run up and jump. Granblue is the only game I run up and jump. Now, thinking about it, that could still be a BlazBlue habit, just transferred and put into this game. For instance, it could be me kind of going for instant air dash, jump C. Considering I use jump U here, and I love to use jump U because of how the move works, I can see myself using jumps, kind of like being similar to jump C, something like that. God, I'm not getting through any of these videos if I'm going to keep talking about just one single scenario. So, round start, run up, jump forward. I don't know why I do that. I'm guessing it has to do with BlazBlue's movement, especially as Mai. Mai has her command dash. Of course, BlazBlue has universal instant air dashing. But Mai is just a very movement-based character. Command dash forward, backflip, command dash into backflip, command dash into double backflip, so you get more of a forward momentum. Spear off of command dash, and you just got normal running. You've got air dashing, forward and back. Super jump into air dash, jump forward into air dash, jump back into air dash, jump back into jump into flip. Like, BlazBlue is such a mobile game. I wouldn't be surprised if I've tried to take some of that and put it into Granblue. And I know part of my jumping habit is because of BlazBlue. Just in general, jumping is a BlazBlue thing thanks to chicken blocking and or air blocking in general, and the fact that I have a character who has tools that I use out of the air and all that. It's, yeah. So I need to break my jumping habit. If I do get to going over some Koji Koko's matches in top 8, I don't think he jumped once in neutral until it was a hard knockdown in the corner and then went for a safe jump setup. So I really need to not be jumping. And I'm working on that. It is a tough habit to break of so much years of playing a game like BlazBlue. And Smash. BlazBlue and Smash. Those two games taught me jumping is okay. And yeah. Especially playing Brawl, where I played Kirby and Pit. Hi, I had multiple jumps. I could just kind of use them to maneuver around you and all that. Yeah. Yeah. I need to break that jumping habit 100%. So I'm not going to harp on it anymore. I'm just going to point out when I mess up with it. Let's continue on with this a little bit. Oh, let's move forward. Normal speed now. Okay. I get full corner combo here. Pop up, fireball. Into regular DP. At this point, this is something that Koji Koko does. This is something I saw Niantic doing. This is something that Gamera does. Instead of this ending, well, really, it all starts because all this starts from here. 2, 3, dive kick. If you notice my position, I'm right against the corner. This is a combo route I need to come up with something. I need to change. If I know my spacing well enough, what I can do here instead is instead of dive kick, so let's just even come from the jump, okay? Oop, I have to block everything. Reset. So instead of going here, why am I losing frames? What the hell? I'll have to figure that out. Oh, I have clock on. Let's turn clock off. Damn it. Okay. I shouldn't be using dive at all, really. Why am I having frame drop issues? That is weird. Oh, geez. Why is my CPU at 100%? That would explain it. This machine has issues. It is the streaming machine, so... And OBS lies. It's saying it's only using like 19%, but Task Manager's saying, no, it's actually using... Oh, it's on my browser plugin. I have a FempEg at one point, but... Base OBS is using 25%. The OBS claims it's not even using 20%. But apparently running a bunch of browser plugins that aren't dying in the background is also causing things. Let me check something. OBS browser page, browser page, browser page. Shutdown source not visible. Okay. Well, that probably won't do much because I'm using the same one for all these. So I still don't know why WMI host provider host sits so high. It's probably my Steam Deck really messing with it. Well, and Opera uses a bunch in the background as well, unfortunately. Oh, that's Discord on that screen. I don't want that. So I have a ping in Discord, so I'm gonna take a look at that really quick. Oh yeah, I gotta go do that at a point. Signing up for Dokkan. Anyway, let's get back to what I'm talking about here. So I'm going to be getting some drops here just because I'm playing on my stream machine. I've got some stuff in the background eating up a bunch of memory. See if I can lower like my memory usage on Opera a little bit. See if that helps. Okay, break down to like 5-ish gigs of RAM usage. It's not RAM that's dying, it's my CPU. See if I can bring down my CPU usage a bit on Opera, and if that helps. Pause that. I don't need that playing. Well, that seemed to have helped. Lower Opera's general usage a bit. And it's my WMI host provider once again just shooting up. I'm not sure why. So anyway, a common route that I kind of notice is being used is 1, 2, 3 slide. Oops. Let's see. I'll just do here in the corner. 1, 2, 3 slide. If I can do it. Oh, come on. Nope. Oh my goodness. Why? Huh? Yeah, hold on. It's 1, 2. No, hold on. I need to see something else here while I'm doing this. Oh, I did that on player 1. Hold on. I'm used to being player 1. Whoop.
Great.
Damn it. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. I'm struggling on this combo. Why is my medium not coming out there? Oh, come on. I know medium connects here. 1, 2, 3. Slide. Okay. What? Do I have to wait just a little bit longer? I do. Okay. Too long. So it's 1, 2, 3. Ah. Okay. I am failing hard on this combo, but basically it's it goes fireball into 2 hits, into light DP, into dive.
Great.
See if I can get it. The timing on this feels so weird. I want to see something first. Okay. The fact I'm struggling. Okay, this has just got to be a PC port or my computer in general messing with me. But basically, so I might have to not be using the PC port. Just because this computer is struggling massively. And I'll pull up this this combo later. But basically, it ends in a hard knockdown. If we watch my route here, maybe. What is going on? Is my limiter coming into play on Opera? Killing it? Maybe. Yeah, I think this is my CPU. Wow. Wow. Alright, Opera. Let me see the limiter. Let me go kill that for a sec and see if that fixes this. Turn off the RAM limiter. Turn off the CPU limiter. Yeah, okay, it was the CPU limiter killing it. So, anyway, instead of going for, instead of just ending on light DP, they go into heavy knockdown, or into U dive kick, which is plus 57 heavy knockdown, or hard knockdown, which gives a safe jump scenario here. Instead, I go for just my route ends there. I shimmy a little. I try to go for overhead. I don't know. I don't know on that one. For the first corner interaction, yeah, I don't know on that one. I get what I'm trying to do. I 100% understand what I'm trying to do there. A lot of people will not block that overhead at the lower ranks, especially as a mix. Hell, I catch Storm with that still. In just in situations, and he's just like, "Oh fuck, you got me again." So it does work. First interaction of the set in the corner on knockdown, I need to come up with something better. And that's where I'm going to go review some of Koji Koko's stuff too, see what he does in the corner. But a big part of it is that he has that hard knockdown. I don't. So, if you notice, I shimmy a little. Guy doesn't do anything. He just gets up. I go for overhead. He gets up DPs. Okay, back to center. I tech. He's going. I jump in again. Again, I've talked about my jumping in. I need to stop it. I know I do. Part of the jumping in this situation. If you notice what this guy's using here, what Absolute's using is Sandy's ground projectile. He went into ground, so he's covering the ground using ground projectile. So I'm jumping over a little bit, jump in, get the throw attack off it. Check 1, 2, go for command throw. He backed up already by the time I'd even made the decision to go for command throw. If we watch this in a little bit slower motion here. Bonk. I run up, check 1 low, 1 high. He was out of command throw range before I even did it. If you notice, command throw. Normal throw, command throw. Let's reset to here. So I run up, I go low, light, command throw. Now let's have him on block for this, because he was blocking. Oops. I don't know why I command throwed. Oh, ads. I'm going to give it a moment.
I got this.
Oh, I do wish it'd tell me how long I have on ads. I would have to probably pull open on like a non-logged in, whatever, so I can watch it.
Easy as pie.
But in any case, I know ads are rolling. I'm actually gonna grab some water real quick, and then I'll be right back and continue this while ads are rolling. Be 1 sec. Oops. Water acquired. So, anyway, I don't know why I went for low light, standing light command grab. It just straight doesn't work. Not mid screen. See, does that work in the corner? No. Okay, so I don't know why I did it. It just straight doesn't work. Better options in that range include... Let's see here. Oh god, frames, why? Just going for the far light. Going for standing 6XL, because right there, I'm +4. If I do it right, you know when the frames want to play nice to me. I do it right, that's pretty tight. And give me +2, and puts me in this range. Hi. I get to keep my pressure going. I could also just go right there. -3, not terrible. Something I saw Koji Coco doing. Wow. Right there. In their face. Which one you can mix up, and which one you do. Maybe do the light one a couple times. Or do the heavy one. Get them trying to anti-air, and then you go for the light one instead. Or medium, not heavy. So, even if I just... Oh, hold on. I'm +2. I'm +2 there on Fireball. Yeah, I burned my Fireball, but I have options. And grab was not one of them. The command grab was not one of them. I don't know why I did that. So, continuing on. Oop. Now, this guy and I here, same mind, both jump. I jump back, medium slide, corner catch. Okay. Heavy slide one caught, we're fine. Little shimmy into throw. What's my wake up option? Catch low. Catch low. Don't realize I caught low. Backed up. Shimmy, tried to throw. He grab breaks. We get a side switch. I should. So, I know why I did it. I was watching for his DP. He showed me early on that he's willing to DP in the corner. But he only did it off of a knockdown. Now, mine, this was throw knockdown. So I run up, check low, back up in case of another DP. Really, though, if I'm DP checking, I need to be a little more proactive on it. I need to find a way to, I need to, delay that light just the tiniest bit if I'm afraid they're going to DP. He hasn't shown that he's willing to push any other button on Wake Up yet. He hasn't been in Wake Up enough for me to do it, so DP is the only thing I need to be worried about this time. Because he techs the throw here, though, with that low check, I mean, I got one throw before, so I'm like, you know what, I might get it again. That's fine, right? So I should, if I don't get counter hit here, I should low light. Low 2L and then 5L. I should do that in the corner here. Because at least, worst case, it's blocked. Well, worst case, I got DP'd. Worst case. DP'd or thrown. And with this health lead, I can take a throw. I can take a DP. I'll be fine. But instead, I hit the light. I don't react to the fact I landed the hit. Instead, I shimmy back, come up for the throw. He techs it, gets out. Right there. This is what I mean about my bad habits of DPing. He comes in here. That is the command dash that he gets. Sandy. Oops.
Show respect. My divine grace. Show respect. My divine grace. Show respect. My divine grace. Eat steel.
That's a fireball. Alright. Light is -4. Medium's -6. I went for heavy.
Easy as pie.
I didn't know the move.
Please.
Was it? He can.
My divine grace. My divine grace. Guide me.
So. He. Hold on. What version did he do? That looks to be the light version. So, yeah. I think he had no startup there. Yeah, okay. No startup. So we did the light version. -4. So we'll go.
My divine grace.
Oops.
Ready. Show respect.
Easy as pie.
Actually, I don't think it matters. Okay. Enabled. Goddamn frame drops.
Great.
Okay. Leaves him just outside of grab range. Is he in medium range? Definitely don't want to be hitting heavy as my counter, though. 9 frame startup. He's... What's his minus? -4. He can jab after that. If I do that versus 6 frame startup, when he's already -4, the only thing I have to worry about is him popping the fireball after. Which,
Great.
let's find out.
My divine grace.
Oops, wrong. God damn it.
Show respect.
That wasn't it. Press U afterwards. Okay.
Show respect.
can't even push a button anyways.
My divine grace.
Yeah, I can't push a button there.
Show respect.
Yeah, I'm just locked down during that. And he's -2 even there.
My divine grace.
He set the block, right? Oh. That's because I didn't kill it during the animation.
Easy as pie.
My divine grace. My divine grace.
Yeah, I can't even...
My divine grace.
I can force something, but that's about it. I can throw jab. So, he's -2. 6 frame startup. That is 4 frame. He could try to grab my jab. But if I just basically mash jab, I get a check right after. So, at least off the light. So, anyway. I said DP. He doesn't check it. He does a terrible job checking. Hits low, jumping over. I'm not reacting to jump-ins. Like, I'm not anti-airing at all. I BC to get him off me instead. Tried a light slide. Was a little too far out. DP caught. Okay, sure. You know what? He was pushing a bunch of buttons in that range. Like, after this fiasco here, we watch. Pop, pop. DP. Like, he jumps in there. I don't respect it. He catches low. He jumps in again. I BC rather than do anything. He jumps, jumps again. 2 lows and a far. I wait a moment. Kind of caught his timing. DP'd him. Killed him. Okay. Smart DP there. It worked. That DP worked. Round 2. He jumps over this time. Now... medium slide in that situation, not a bad choice, actually, in my opinion. His round start last time was backdash. Medium slide gets me in his face. Backdash into you. If he's not still holding back, okay. I mean, I'm -4 potentially, but I'm in his face. It's not a terrible option, but he chose to jump forward. So we just swap sides. I jump back, slide in, catch him off there. He DPs again. Okay. He's now DP'd twice total this set. One on the first wake up of his first round, and this one, which is also the first wake up of the round. Gets out. I jump over it. Full corner combo here. I drop it. Okay. Yeah. I need to work. This is the combo I need to work on to a degree. This drop here. I need to work on this. If I catch slide, I can't press heavy. I have to press medium. Heavy doesn't connect if they aren't already popped up in the air before slide happens. So I need to work on this. 100%. This combo drop actually is something I need to just work on. So, it didn't come out. He gets a little thing after it, but he doesn't do anything. I dodge. I'm dodging his aerials. I'm kind of just like this little bit of pressure here. He comes in. Okay. Standing light. Low. Standing light for far light. Crouching medium into fireball. I think this setup actually leaves me kind of safe. Let me check here. Let's go turn off his recordings for a sec. He has block all enabled. Oops. I'm a little too close. Let's reset to the middle. Probably about here. Nope. Oh, well. That was medium fireball. A little too far out. -2. But we're at... I'm -2 at this range.
Easy as pie.
Yeah, it's not my turn really anymore, but yeah, I'm far enough away that it's okay. I could instead, just to check it. Now I'm +2 instead, and it is my turn still. I get to approach. I get the approach option first. So, yeah. That's kind of a... I'm safe either way. But does he get to move first or I get to move first for the approach? So. Rather than anti-airing, once again, I need to work on my anti-airs. 100%. I jump back. Get hit by ground spike. He does light DP. I jump over ground spike again. Slide to the corner. Catch. Full combo here. Not enough to kill. What's the mix? Run in. I actually block that, and he jumps out. Again, light to low medium check. Just a solid check. Heavy dive kick over the fireball spam. Then for some reason my controller disconnected. I don't know why. At that moment, I won the round and my controller disconnected. Like, don't know why. So, but, I mean, so this call here I think was actually solid. I'm going to slow this section down. Bring it down to 35%. So, again, he's safe. I check with light there. Cool. I push out. He jumps back. I slide, trying to catch him in the air. Don't catch him. Whatever. I jump back, avoiding the fireball. I use heavy fireball to catch any sort of approach there and kind of prevent him from approaching. But I do it on his jump back, if you notice. Let's slow this down a little bit more. So he's jumping back here after my slide. I jump back. He jumps back. I hit heavy fireball. I took up space I didn't need to take up. He gave me the space, and I instead just filled it with a heavy fireball and didn't do anything to approach. That situation, not a great one. Recognizing that he jumped back probably would have been the better option. Now, against certain characters, I do have to be careful. Looking at you, Galleon, and anyone else who has aerial stuff. But he jumped back. I just used Fireball. I kind of blame Storm on that one. Playing 2B and having massive buttons, Fireball is actually a check against 2B pushing those buttons. So, it is what it is. I run up. He hits me. I try to jump over it. He gets me. Probably should have just blocked. Whatever. Backflip out. Dive kick. He tried to run up Fireball. Dive kick was the option there. It went over to Fireball. Cool. Solid option. Got me through it. Honestly, I think it was a solid option. But I won this set, and I'm still sitting here going, here are all the so many mistakes that I'm making. I've been going for an hour and a half. I mind probably about 15 minutes of that was me trying to get that combo that I need to practice, not on my computer that's struggling to run the game. But so I can just get the timing down. So we get connected back in. We jump into game 2. Okay. Opening here. There's so much. It's like chess openings, right? Like chess openings, you can do what? How many? You have 8 pawns. and 2 knights. Each pawn can move 1 to 2 spaces. So really you have 20 options for your first move of chess. 20. That's a lot of options to start off. And yet, in chess, there's a very limited set of options that a lot of people do. Why? Because those options are the better options. In a fighting game like this, what options do I have round start? EX Fireball right away. EX Slide right away. Medium or EX Dive Kicks. Backdash. Run forward, which from there I have, options of stop running to a normal, block, grab, I have a bunch of options there. Jump, neutral, forward, back. So, or just push a button and check. Or just wait. Move back just a little bit. Don't backdash. Walk back. Walk forward. I got a lot of options. What do I choose to do here? The thing I keep saying I need not do. Jump. I ran forward slightly and jumped. Oh. Yeah. I need to kill my jumping. Except for certain situations, like him using ground spikes. Ground spikes, yeah, okay, I'll jump over those all day. If I can get the timing right and punish him, I'll jump over those all day. Okay, Oops. So he jumps back, I jump forward. Again, I don't recognize what he's doing here. And this is a matchup problem. 100% a matchup problem. This I can catch with any one of my opening approach options. Especially from this space. Dash L. Dash H. Slide. Fireball. A low. A farm normal. Just moving forward a little bit. Medium dive will probably catch this and punish it. Like, heavy dive definitely will. I have all the options in the world to press here to push my advantage. I walk back and I jump away. I then immediately jump back in. I got jumpy. Really jumpy for game 2 for some reason. I didn't need it. I really did not need it. I was doing fine game 1. Like, the jumps were getting there. They were a little much, but they were okay. Not even 3 seconds have gone on the clock yet, and I've jumped 3 times. I need to stop with jumps. Jump back, getting away from the fireball. If I jump forward, I could have punished. Jump back instead. Again, that's kind of a... So, hold up. How many times did I jump here in this opening round? Jump forward, 1. Jump back, 2. Jump forward again, 3. Jump back, 4. Dive kick. I went into the air 5 times in less than 10 seconds. He punishes me for it. I try to run in 6XL. I run under him. There was another jump, just kind of out there. Now, he's been throwing those fireballs, so I'm trying to jump and kind of avoid them, but still. Slide from the distance, catch, fireball catches, slide, corner, okay, pressure. Run in with the dash, run in, hit dash medium a little too early. Get punished with a couple lows for it. I could reverse out, minus for stopping at the medium swipe instead of pushing anything else after it. -2, I think. He catches a low and goes into heavy. I come in Let's slow this section down a little bit. So there's a lot going on here. Okay. Far medium slide. He backs up. Okay. Catch with the far. Fireball catches. Slide catches. Push to the corner. In that situation, from here, honestly, I should have done a heavy slide. I would have gone a full combo off this. I did the dash M way too early to catch. Way too early. Really, I probably should, like, it's not a bad option, and considering he hit a low after, it probably would have actually gotten me the hit if I had timed it better. So, he catches the low, doesn't do anything, DPs. I miss my DP punish. I think that was light DP, so I don't know the timing of it. I'm going to have to go practice that. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, tries to dash in. I'm minus there. Why am I dashing in? I should be doing something else. If I'm minus in that situation, again, then I'll go with how long this is taking on just my first match alone. I need to go, we'll have to go kind of compare to like Koji Coco here in a few, but I should have dived. I should have slide. If I'm already going to be minus, and this guy doesn't know how to respect dive, I needed to realize that ages ago. He doesn't know how to get around to dive. So I should have just done something. I should have just used it. Heavy dive, it would most likely have collected there. And we're on ads. I'll give it a minute and a half. Well, what we'll do is I'm going to open up Notepad here. Big notes for myself while I'm kind of doing this. Stop jumping. Learn animations to punish. E.g. Sandy 5U. XX into special instead of stopping and giving up turn easily. Practice anti-errors. Punish 75U. Practice DP. Punish timings. Okay, that's a few things there. So, we should be back. Okay, so continuing on. So basically here, I should better time. 6XM. Okay. DP punished. I said I missed. That's right there what I've talked about don't give up my turn so easily after a XX. So okay. Here. This interaction. Okay, I'm +2. What do I do here? Far heavy. She looks like far heavy anyways. Hold on. What's the animation there? Say it's coming overhead. Oops. Let's switch sides so I can see it from this side so I can. Oh no. Okay. Okay, so I tried to hit medium, got far medium instead, which far medium for reference has a 9-frame startup. I was +2, which means that's 7 frames. He threw out a jab light. Or low. 6 frames. Yeah. He just caught me. He mashed it out. I just mistimed. Whatever. Not ever. Okay. And really, something else I see is I need to understand my distancing a little more of when 6XL hit, where 6XL hits, of how deep I am to the character, because that determines if I should go to 2M versus 5M for the check. So 6XL 2M v 5M. So I'm just putting notes down here. Okay, he dives. Once again, I don't respect it. Catch the light. I get the punish here. Punish. Far heavy. Not sure why. I'm not sure why I delayed it like that. I think I expected to hit, but we're in mid-screen.
Oh,
So the knockback just... What's up?
oh, I was just curious. Oh, you're streaming, my bad.
Yeah. Streaming, I'm just reviewing my Evo stuff, so.
Oh, gotcha. How well did you do?
2-2 in Grand Blue. 3-2 in Blaze Blue.
You still did better than 50% of the people there.
Yeah, I know. Blaze Blue, 290 entrance, got 65th with that spot, so.
Not bad.
Definitely could have beaten my loser side guy. I just didn't. I messed up.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep. Welcome to a game I haven't practiced, though.
Yeah. Let me know when you're ready to do some Street Fighter 6 with what you got.
Yeah. Will do. So, yeah. Yeah, I think I was going for the frame trap of light into close light into close heavy. That is a frame trap. I shouldn't be doing mid screen. Not unless I'm like right on top of them. That and I hit. So yeah. I need to hit confirm a little bit better. better single hit confirms. And I mean, I know I can set some of this stuff in training mode and whatnot to actually be able to get these. So that's why I'm making these notes. Okay, he DPs. Situation, of course, here is I catch that. Now, if I had known, it wasn't a counter hit. I will say that it wasn't a counter hit. So I caught it after the end of frames. Catch the heavy. Go into heavy dive to try to plus frame him out. He DPs out. Okay. Sure. Not the best option to me to dive in that situation. Probably would have been better just the heavy fireball for plus frames, but you know what? Whatever. Let's actually do this. Use heavy fireball for plus frames in mid instead of dive. I need to just do that more. So, anyway, back at the center, I jump again. Fireballs. We're in a jumping game now. He's jumping. I'm jumping. I jump in. I don't get anything. Get the throw. Okay. Notice all this in 30 seconds. Has been 20 seconds. We've had this much happen and so much in this that it was just slop. So I get the throw. I run up. I tech that actually. That's my tech. I delayed for a DP because he's done it a few times now. And then hit the throw. I delay tech that. I'm actually really proud of that. I'm proud of that. That was a delay tech. I am proud of that. Okay. Let's take a positive there. I did a proper delay tech in that situation. Okay, from that situation, I slide trying to catch him. He jumps. Okay. That's a guessing game at that range. Pretty much. From slide, far heavy. Don't do anything off of it. Again, single hit confirms. Delay tech. Slide, he jumps. I hit far heavy. I get it. I don't use fireball, heavy fireball. I don't use heavy slide. I would need to use a heavy fireball or heavy slide. I can't be using dive kick there. Dive kick doesn't connect. So he jumps again. I slide in again. I jump out. We didn't need to jump out, but I jump out. I jump over the heavy. Full corner combo. Carry to the corner here. Drop. I drop this. He should be dead here. He's dead. At this point in time, the full clean combo, he's dead. I mistimed the far heavy because it came to far heavy. Far heavy, frame wise. So close heavy is a 6 frame move. Far heavy is a 9 frame move. So if I have to far heavy in the corner, I have to do it a little earlier in order to combo. I didn't. There we go. So. Okay, so wake up options. I get a wake up, crouch low. Cool. I connected. Crouch high. Full combo. Go into slide. drop it. And super. This is that same combo. I need to, let me mark that down. Grounded, slide, grounded, H, slide to normal, confirm in corner. I need to work on that. So I dropped the combo here. He should be dead here too, and I dropped it. I realized, by the way, it as soon as I popped it that I'd failed. He wakes up, pop, pop, pop. Mistimes his follow-up. I block it. I react. So if you see, he does that. He does Misfinder, doesn't do anything off it. Goes for like a heavy. I jab him. Okay, I reacted well there. Let's go back to normal speed for this next game. All right. I should have just anti-aired there. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm talking about with my anti-airs. And I need to stop harping on myself. I need to stop harping on it, but yet it's my biggest problem. So I'm harping on myself because I need to fix this. Battle 2, engage. He jumps immediately. I run up and jump. I get aired there. He pops. Okay. I jump again. I catch. Far hit. Didn't get the connection with 2M that I wanted. Oh well. Okay, he catches anti-airs. I'm running in. Full combo. Cool. He punishes my light. My light with his light. Okay, sure. We're back to neutral. Dash M in neutral. The fuck am I doing? Yeah, no. He jumps, gets out of the situation, punishes me. Doesn't get a follow-up, though. Spikes, I'm trying to just check him. He jumps in again, does an anti-air. Same old song and dance. Dive misses. He gets pressure. 6XL, goes under him. He jumps over. Okay, he's jumping like crazy now. I need to realize this. He's been jumping like crazy at this point. Okay, far heavy collects. Heavy fireball. Cool. Slide, catches, run up. Okay, back up a little. We're looking for DP. Catch. Full combo. I have full meter here. I just saw what happened. I actually saw what happened. Hold up. I saw why that dropped. Dive. 1, 2. That's why that dropped. God, he was dead. Or just about close. Well, anyway. So, I messed up my corner combo. Again. This time I added an extra. I probably was trying to get out the special, and it buffered instead and did the follow-up. So, hey, here. I catch this. I think I realized that I messed up. So I just tried to extend it in a different way. Any hit would have been a combo limit at that point. Because of that extra hit in the middle of the combo, I needed to just go right into super. I didn't. Recognition of my combo routes and what happened, okay. Not a huge deal. I just need to make sure I don't mess up the combo, basically. Okay. He gets to punish. Let's see here. I miss. I try to go for throw. Throw protection. Okay. I need to just check instead. I need to stop trying to do wake up throws and just jab. Throw out a jab. Throw out a load. Like, I need to not be hitting wake up throw. Unfortunately, this is the only game where they don't work. And it's so frustrating. Because it's a 9-frame protection after they recover and hit the ground. So either wake up or when they hit the ground, from the time that the plus frames end, it's an extra 9 frames. It's really annoying. It's the biggest window of all the fighting games, biggest throw protection window I've ever seen. It's just frustrating. That this sense I've honed in every other fighting game is screwed over in this game. Street Fighter wake up throw timing, BlazBlue wake up throw timing, hell, Pokken wake up throw timing even. Like, this game just messes with my feel of that so much, and I need to just stop wake up throwing as the aggressor. So, anyways, he gets a little bit of a combo off it, checks. We wait for a moment. He jumps out. I jump in and check him back. Jump over his throw attempt. He tech his throw. He's throwing out jabs. Catch. I try to go for a low punish. Whatever. It works. Dive kick gets me in. Hits me a fireball. He jumps again. I don't anti-air. I just jump back. I back up. Run forward. Jump in again rather than respecting him. At this point I realize, oh shit. I'm fucking up. I realize this at this point. I'm like, I'm fucking up. I had this in the bag. He's catching me with stupid shit. I need to just finish this. Just find that hit. So I back up. I slow down a little bit. He jumps up. I super. This is blockable. This is where I really realized, like, I got that jump in, I got a little desperate. Honestly, I was starting to feel a little desperate. Just like, I want to get this over with. No supers on jumping. On second half of jumps. If it's the first half, I'll catch. Especially if it's SSBA. If I see them jump at all, SSBA will catch. Even if it doesn't go full animation. But I need to just, if they're already past, like they're already up in the air, and I haven't already popped super, I need to not do it. Again, a bit of a BlazBlue habit. Even a Street Fighter habit, because Shin Shoryuken will, is an anti-air option. Hell, on a jump in, even a level 1 Super Hadouken can be a punish. So, but BlazBlue Mai has Dragoon Jump, which is honestly a solid anti-air option if they don't barrier block it. So, yeah, habits from other fighting games. He punishes with a jab. He's chipping me out. That's the thing that is feeling bad here for me. He's chipping me out. And when I say chip, I don't mean like block chipping. He's just getting little hits in. I jump again. He anti-airs me. Again, like I said, he's catching me. He's catching me. He's catching me. Goes for spikes. Okay. What was that DP? I should be dead right here. Just hitting the super. Boom, I'm dead. He does nothing. I run up, 1, 2, catch the low sweep, H fireball to finish it. This is why I'm saying I can't be DPing. Not in those situations. So I need to stop doing wild DPs. I've watched one set. I won this freaking set. I got all this on here. This is on one set. I know I need to do this more. So, but let's go into also good on Oliver getting up on stage. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Set 2. Game play 2. My second game. Cornloo. Cornloo is if I remember correctly, he is. Yep, is the keg. Cagliostro. By the way, this set over here on the side, this Yule and Versusia, yeah, if I remember right, that was Sybil and Ike Nekopara playing. Because I think Ike Nekopara was Yule. So the person that I play in Lose to and Losers was sitting down next to us at the time. Just funny like that. Welcome to Evil Pools. But in any case, opening, letting the openings rock. Or at least letting the CAG opening rock. Oh, we let the openings fully rock. This setup was just basic, just had her set on that sword. Normally I use the katana or the base Embrask if they don't have the katana available. This one just happened to have it on the power sword instead as the like base setting. So I didn't realize it. Doesn't really matter. It doesn't mess with me. It doesn't mess with the look. It's not like it's the skewer, which actually kind of changes the look a little bit more. But anyway. Okay, jump in. So again, we're just ignoring my, unless it, I mean, in this match, it matters a lot. But I need to just not jump is the end of the story. We're just going to continue on. Catch slide. Cool. Come in for pressure. Catch the overhead. Okay. Let's see that situation here again. Run up. Overhead. Cool. Caught the overhead. Low jab, high jab, wait. I need to do a little bit better in my corner pressure. Let's add this kind of as a set 2. New notes that they're adding on to this upper section. So this upper section they're going to add on to, but they're not they're not my full notes in this case. So they're just going to be extra notes that I'm seeing that I need to do in these situations. So in this case, it's going to be Oki pressure better, Oki pressure and options, E-G. Don't just do 2L, 5L, and stop. Okay. Now, part of it, I think I was trying to delay time a little bit. You know, stop. You know, could have gone to plus frames. Forced him to worry about a couple things, then started worrying about the delays. That delay there, unfortunately, was not a good one. And this is something I just have an issue with. He catches me with heavy. Plants trap right away, I jab him out. Again, like we said, single hit confirms. I jump his low, cool. Slide. Catch with the slide follow-up, which is great. I jump over, he catches the anti-air. Block spikes. Teleports behind, okay. CAG teleport. Again, animation, reaction, all that. Corner. Catches with the far H. Puts me in just pressure situation. BC, get him off me. Yeah. Saw these BC jump in his face as my wake up. You know what? In this case, it worked. It got me a throw. What do I do after? What's my Oki here? Do nothing. My Oki is do nothing. Now, okay. I know why I did nothing here. I was watching out for... Because CAG's got full meter here. At this time. So, I do nothing because I'm watching out for CAG reversal. CAG's reversal is really annoying. And the few times I've played CAGs, they like to use it. So I delay my wake up here on throw and do nothing. Looking for CAG reversal. I don't know. Like, my caution for CAG reversal there, I think, was fine. But at the same time, I was concerned because we're already half health. I mean, welcome to Grand Blue. I'm trying to think how I could have done a little more of a check there. Really, I think I just delayed a little too long. Idea is good. I delayed just a little bit too long. And so they were able to walk back and start a backdash. Now, mind, I caught the backdash. As you see here, I caught the backdash. Cool. Because they were in the air, I'm not getting anything really off it. But again, single hit confirms. I could have gotten a fireball off that. But you know what? I get the fireball here off their extension. I jump back to break. That's part of the reason why I jump. I think that's part of the reason why I jump. I'm using it as my break. I'm using it as my movement break. I might have to ask Tux about that one. See what his thoughts are. Just because this game doesn't have any quick block. Once you're running, you're running. If you notice, can you please be stable for 5 seconds? If you watch, this actually this slowdown's kind of helping. if you notice, there is a frame or two where I'm going to have him not block. Have him stand out. Why did he not stand out? Oh, wake up. That's why. Yeah. So I'm trying. I don't know if that would have hit or not, to be honest. If I just hit block instead of jump, I don't know. But there is a frame or two of a slide when you're running in. You don't get just an immediate stop. You slide forward. And because of that, I think I might have gotten hit, which is why I jump. Because jumping stops all movement to jump. So I use jump as kind of a break, basically. Not a great option, but it is what it is. That's what happens here. I jump back, I slide. He tries to punish. I block because I know I'm minus. I'm standing on the trap. Not sure what in that situation. Not the best. Okay, back up. This right here. This is what I'm saying. I need to. Once again, jumping. Jumping is just a bad habit. Pop, pop, bam. I jump back. I need to go look at how plus or minus CAG is here. But in that situation, I think I could have just thrown out a button. CAG ran forward. They didn't do anything. They ran forward. I land. I medium dive over. Fireball. We sit there for a sec. I catch slide. Follow up. Cool. And this is why I'm saying I think I could have beaten this CAG. Okay. Medium fireball. Catch. Slide. Okay. They block it again. Catch it overhead. Okay. Off of triple attack. Pop. Pop. Overhead. Triple attack. Okay. Cool. This is where I fuck up. And this is why I need to stop with my jumps. I jump. Look at what I land on because I jump. Ground spear. They run in. I dive over. I jump back. I jump back. What am I afraid of? Them touching me and pushing me into the trap that I'm blocking anyways? In mid-screen? They haven't used anything but ground trap. What am I afraid of? Pay more attention to what buttons and tools my opponent likes to use. So now I'm stuck playing around this trap that I put myself in. I put myself in that situation. Anti-air. I'm past the trap. DP. Wild DPs again. Full punish. Yep, full punish. Okay, round 2. We both go for 6XL. He hits it first. Okay. I jump back. Stop giving up space without a reason. Fireball catches. Okay, we trade. Not a great trade in my favor, but we trade. All right, I'm blocked. I jump out. Try to jump out. Anti-aired. In the corner, right on the spikes. Full combo. Off of a single jump. I think I tried to push crouching light here. And he punishes me. Okay, counter hit. Sure. Okay, I BC out of his pressure. Slide. BC out. Fireball, tried to catch, doesn't get it. Slide. I do the follow up a slide, which I shouldn't have done. He punishes. Catch with spike. Back throw, trying to get him in the corner. Okay. Overhead. Fireball. Slide. Reacts, gets his overhead. I super. Just say no to that situation. He spot dot. I hit him. He rejects. Okay. I guard crush. He rejects. Cool. Okay. He pops. This is the first time he's used it. He pops you trap. I back up and I try to jump over it. Or I don't back, I hit jump. I jumped in reaction to drop a U trap. I should have slide. I think I can slide under U trap. I know dive kick will get caught by that. And I'm now in chip out range. Completely. Because of U trap. I already was almost there. And I hit U trap. I'm in chip out range anyways. He catches me on his run up. That's game 1. Okay, so I'm going to put a note here, more of a question. How do I deal with U trap or CAG? Okay, going right into game 2. Heavy, you know what? Heavy Thunderbird worked. I'm not complaining. It's a bit of a wild choice, but, you know, if they're feeling like they can run in and push their pressure, it actually works decently as a round start wake up option if I feel that they're going to run in. Okay, overhead. 1, 2, overhead again. 1, fireball. I give up my pressure here. I hit the overhead. Farlow. Regular fireball. Light fireball. I've said this before. Use heavy fireball for plus frames instead of dive. But I should also use heavy fireball to keep pressure from blocked normals, especially in the corner. Because I'm minus here. Doing light fireball, I'm minus here. I try to come in, he punishes. Catches my jump. Full combo. Combo limits. Alright. Catches me pushing a button. He had good delay on there. I tried to dive out of this because I just saw it. Pop, pop. Okay, he lets me out. 1, 2, place trap. I try to dive out of it, gets caught. Okay, what's the wake up option? He places another trap. I throw. Okay. I expected a throw tech. I landed the throw instead. All right. Cool. All right, I got pressure. What do I do? I whiff fucking dash M again. Guess what happens because I whiffed fucking dash M again? Bap. No longer my turn. Reversal super. Not in this economy. I had a couple panic supers. Okay. I jump over, get anti-aired. Full combo. Oh, nope, he didn't quite land. It's okay, he runs up and throws. I know escaped. Which means I tried to push a button beforehand. Tech into the trap, I block it, block his follow-up. Overhead again. Every time with the overhead. I wasn't blocking him. He runs up, he gets this throw. As a counter, by the way. I DP, I actually catch that DP. That was like the first DP I've done all set, so it catches. So that DP was a solid DP. Fireball just for pressure. Jump in. Trap, he catches from a distance. I think I tried to throw out heavy. He caught his heavy first. Dive kick over. Cool. All right, I got pressure now. Cool. Dash overhead. Low, light. Going to auto combo. Okay, throw. Cool. All right. I'm getting some pressure going. What do I do? I tried to command grab and was too far away. Plus, throw protect was still up. If that had been another overhead, it would have collected again. Guess what? He gets sweep out of it. Runs up. Teleports. Hey, look, I'm in the corner. I'm dead. Oh. Hey, Zaza. Anything would have been better than command grab in that situation. Now, command grab is 10 frames, if I remember correctly. Let's find out. Yeah, it's 10 frames.
Great.
So, command grab's 10 frames. That means that if I'm in the start of the throw protection, command grab actually will catch. So it can work actually in a wake up situation, depending on how much knockdown they have. Let's see here. Where was that? Okay, back tech, overhead. Down, 1, 1, checks. They tried to push a button. I get the throw. notice they're still recovering as I'm hitting that throw. Slow down a little more. She's trying to stand up. She's down. Hasn't even fully stood up yet as I've hit it. Which means I hit it during the throw protection. Which is probably why it actually whiffed. Looking at the foot placement here, it probably whiffed because they were still in throw protection. I should have just gone for overhead again. I realized this after I talked with Tux a little bit. One thing of note is that this person never blocked any overheads. I didn't either, but they hadn't blocked any overheads. So why was I not continuing my pressure with my overhead? I don't know. I tried to get a little mix up here. They never once used their DP, so why not keep pressure with my normals? Because I didn't have to respect the DP. They never used it. And until they started using it, I didn't need to respect it. In which this comes back to the note about pay more attention to what buttons and tools my opponents like to use. They're not using DP. Then don't respect the DP. So, yep, I lost this one. Let's go the other way. No? Oh, the upload got a little wonky. This was a fight with a Charlotta. I'm kind of probably going to go through this one kind of fast. I won it. So, there's a point, game 2, or right between game 1 and 2, where he basically tells me, dude, I don't play this game. So, I jump. So, that jump, there's a reason. I actually had a reason for that jump. Charlotta, being Charlotta, with her headbutt, Blanca ball, whichever one you want to call it, a lot of Charlottas like to use that as a round opener. So the jump was to check for that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna jump, neutral jump, see if he pushes ball at all, and go from there. Because I didn't want to be on the. I think if I'm playing someone I don't know, I'll never respect the DP in the first few wake up situations. Yeah, no, that's very true. Thing is that was the end of the set, so by that point I was respecting it a little too much, and they never used it. So, but yeah, because Charlotta has a forward moving attack here, I jump neutral just to check it. I think that's an okay option. Like, I probably could just fireball right away instead. H fireball probably would be a better option because the worse it clashes, because I don't think her ball goes through fireball. So, yeah. It was just, I knew to check for it, so that's why I jumped. Okay, we're back neutral a little bit. I'm fireball pressure. Kind of trying to bait some stuff out, see what she's doing. Catch. Okay. Run up throw. After having watched this game, watch this video running at like half speed, the game looks so much faster in full speed. All right, she jumps over. Okay. Yep, punish that. In the corner. Full combo. Pop. Nope, I messed up. And this is where I start having an issue where I'm dropping combos. A lot more. Because, and this is why I'm wanting to get a button for BC. I've noticed this on my PlayStation as well. But I think if the PlayStations get hotter, the buffering gets weird with the game. Because this combo, I've done this combo a million times. No, not a million, but I've done it enough to where I definitely shouldn't be dropping it. especially in this situation. Like, I would expect the drop to be a little later or something, but I catch, I hit 1, 2. Instead, at least I realized it. I went, oh shit, I hit the 1, 2 instead of the follow up that I was trying to hit. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm adding a macro button. I'm going to use a macro button there. I have throw set there. I'm going to use that for BC instead. See what happens. Wake up. Because of this, awkward wake up. I jump in. I tech and I throw. He jabs out. So I don't know why I jab. Again, I need to recognize that my jabs connect a little bit more, etc. He knocks me out. So he at least had a, someone claims he doesn't play the game. He at least had a basic combo, a basic pressure combo. Cause pop, 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 pop. Like, yeah, that's basic Charlotte stuff right there. Again, with the way too early on the dash M, gets back thrown for it, puts me in the corner. He jumps back. Now, this jump back is an interesting option there from him. Jumps back. I neutral jump. I think I was trying to neutral jump to get over a low. He jumps back, I think trying to block like a DP or just get some space, see what I'm going to do, trying to safe jump. I'm not sure. We both jump. I try to slide. He catches it. I DP out there. You know what? He keeps pushing buttons in that situation. DP gets me out of the situation. Win-win. For me. Wake up. Medium fireball to Oki. Because he did it, because of the timing and whatnot, I was able to block. Full punch. Counter hit. 1, 2, 3. Super. Finish it out. Just finish it. Cool. Not much to say there in that match as a like things I need to notice about or anything. Other than the jab, the landing the jab and then trying to the like aerial and then trying to throw. The weird drop. Yeah, I've been having that lately. I'm not sure why. Battle 2, engage, slide catches right away. I catch the low, dive kick, pop, slide. I don't have meter, so I just go into this combo. Definitely could do better with it, but it's fine. Go for a throw, he jumps, okay. Gets out because of the punish. Okay, sure. Aerial clash, he wins because I'm jumping a little too much. Okay, heavy Blanca ball. I don't have to respect. I jump over now. I get full combo. Or not. That time, the heavy didn't come out. He gets a full punish combo off it. Oh, wait, he dropped it. Counter hit for me. Slide. Pop, pop. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was doing there. I hit the pop, pop. I need to practice a little bit if I hit pop, pop 1, 2 instead. To super or something. To do something to finish it. Don't just let it drop. I need to work on having that combo route available, basically. He's been playing aggressive, so if I back up a little, he goes for slide for U, 2U, and I just DP. At this point, I stop and talk to Tux a little bit. Be like, yeah, I don't know what's going on with those weird drops. They're not, buns aren't coming out for some reason. When I want them to, Tux is like, don't worry about it. Just go for damage. Guy's telling me like, dude, you don't need to get all sweaty on me. I don't play this game. He's like, oh, wait, no, we're at a tournament. Go all sweat, basically. Game 2. Okay. He gets the opening hits. Sure. Run underneath. Heavy for the counter hit combo. What? And I get a full corner combo off this. again, my heavy doesn't come out. You can see my reaction there. Like, what in the world? Why did that just happen? He gets full combo. I get up, full combo back. Nope, dropped again. I don't have dive up, so my mind is a little, how do I do this? Which is where I need to work on just going into slide instead and getting my slide combo. Slide catches, fireball, slide, spot dodge just to potentially get through a check and hit a low. Okay. Spot dodge definitely risky there, but I mean, he hasn't really thrown a ton. He's been pushing a lot of buttons. What do you use here? Let's see. Okay, I think I was doing it looking for like a delayed Blanc ball or something. Sure. Or DP, whatever. I tried to spot dodge just to avoid a delay. Dive kick right off the bat. Slide comes in. Fireball, pressure, slide. He uses Charlotta's DP, gets out, uses BC, doesn't do the follow up. 3, pop, pop. Okay, I'm back in the corner. No escape, side switch for whatever reason. Probably because I was holding back to block and I hit it. All right, he gets it. He throws out super. I'm blocking. Pop. 1, 2, dive kick. Okay. 2, 3. Like I could super there. I chose instead just because I've been having input problems. I actually chose to go into BC here because I'm like, I don't trust my inputs right now. I'm just going to go into BC routing and finish it. So that's it for that one. Like I said, not a whole lot to take from it. Versusia. This one's against Sybil. Last one's against Zerg. So the number one thing you'll see that Sybil did really well against me was just keep me out. This is more of a thing I need to figure out how to do and how to punish, but Cleveland victory, battle 1, engage. All right, we're just buttons here. And a sign of how hot these PlayStations were, by the way, watch this load in. That loads in really slow. Just to load the PNGs. So I know these PlayStations were running hot to have that slow of a load in. But we get into it. Fireball, that's a common Versusia opening. Jump over it. Okay, slide. They punish below. Okay, they're checking me. Catches. Okay. All right, sure. They catch my running. So, again here. Checks. Okay. I dash in. I catch the dash L. Now, I'm trying to get the punish and continue it here. So, this comes back to the note, to the 2M versus 5M note. this distance of hit, as you can see when it happens, this is 5M range. Or this is 2M range. Because I go into far M instead. I don't get my follow-up, which sucks. That follow-up would have been really nice there. Dive for pressure. Okay, I'm +7. I'm +7. That was medium dive. They didn't respect it. No, they respected it to just block, which means I throw out a light. Okay. I wait too long. They push their own button. I get punished for it. Again, Oki situation. I need to just fireball like right away. Double light, double tap light, and then fireball. Heavy fireball, not light fireball. They run up, catch their dash H, which, okay. Run up again, counter hit. I think I tried to check. It didn't come through. Really, I probably should have just respected the run up instead. So, full combo. We'll speed through this. Fireball, pressure. Okay. I try to check my way out. Dive. He's his diamond. Okay. DP. So, this situation, I'm not sure would have been better. I need to lap this. 100%. I need to lap this situation. So, the problem is my health. If you notice, I'm chip out range. That enforces that I'm in chip out range. So, as soon as they do this, they pop heavy pillar. I don't know if I can spot dodge that in that situation. DP was a try in that situation. Like, that one really was just, can I get out? And I don't know if I could have, to be honest, with that DP. So, spot dodge might have made it through, but I don't know. Punished for it. I was in a practical checkmate situation, to be honest. That it is what it is. It is pretty much a checkmate there. So, going into round 2. All right, I back up a little bit. Fireball, dash in, like, I'm just pillar. I'm just trying to avoid some of those round start options. This one's whatever. I'm trying to avoid round start options. Fireball catches me, pillar catches me afterwards. Okay. They run up, check. I'm trying to get out, dash, have a medium fireball, pressure here. I just stand there and wait. Come into dive kick. Here's the weird part. This dive kick, I'm plus here. I was so far away that out of habit I hit 2L and couldn't punish them. They punished me for it. I'm +7. I can let far M or I can let rip freaking far H and be okay. Push me to the corner. Combo. Okay, combo limits, they're set up. 1, 2, Die tech. Same situation again. I get out. I use slide this time. I do the follow-up. I'm minus 12 on that. They punish to a degree. Just with the standing low. The double standing light means that they also they expected it to connect and didn't, and we're trying to auto combo off of it. So this is a weird setup. I get caught by that laser. After getting caught with the 2M, yeah, that's 2M, I think. I don't. It's either 2M or sweep, but and that just finishes me. At this point, I've never really opened them up. I've gotten pressure, but I give up my pressure every time I have it. And then they turn it around every single time. I'm giving up my turn way too often. Right there, for instance. Okay. So I slide to start the round. They walk forward instead of punishing me. Instead of pushing a button and taking their turn, they walk forward. I could have pushed a button. Instead, I push it too late. I realize that they walked forward, so I try to push a button. I try to push 2L. I get punished for it. All right, I'm doing a couple dashes forward, trying to find my spacing. Dive gets me in. Okay, kind of my usual pressure situation. They catch. Corner combo. This here is where I'm struggling. I just cannot open them up, and that's because I keep giving up my turn too quickly. I'm not using my H fireball. I'm not using H slide. I'm not using H dive. There, I try to use H fireball to get through their fireball to round start. Okay, cool. Decent option. I check, he backdashes. I jump over, don't get anything. H dive, break, okay. Throw tech, cool. All right, now they're starting to just pressure. I'm backing up a little. I'm starting to play the patient game. They block my BC, catch me in the corner. Big damage. And this actually kills. Oh no, it doesn't. Fireball, block. They DP on me. So, like right here. This right here is another instance of me giving up space. Okay, cool, I get caught. Second one. They run forward. I jump backwards. I gave up space. I gave up space because they dash forward. With a jump at that. So, what am I getting out of all this? Big things I need to stop doing. 1, jumping. 100%. I need to stop jumping. Giving up my turns easily. Heavy fireball to keep pressure from normals. XX special. Heavy fireball for plus frames instead of dive. At a distance. The wild DP, I'm not going to call my, like, I need to stop those, but especially in that situation, I'm not going to say that that one was a terrible one. It was, I got caught in a bad situation. Better Oki pressure and option. You know, don't do 2L, 5L, and stop. That's part of this. So really, I have overall, let's do these. 'Cause I want to, kind of group what I'm saying here. My major things. That kind of goes along with that. And that goes along with it as well. I'm not worried about my positives right now. Like, it's good to say, though, I had some positives. I got out. So the positives in that last one. I got out. I kept getting out of the corner. I would get the 6XL and then kind of use my 6XL, medium, or whether it's 2M, 5M, to dive. I would get out of the corner. Then I have my pressure. And I would give up. I would give up my turn. So probably do that. So the super big important things. Stop jumping, wild DPs, wake up throws, stop giving up space for no reason, don't panic. Like, these are the big important things that are just, they're not like input related or you know, none of them are things like specific character interactions, my combos, anything like that. They're just bad habits. This is the bad habits section. This section is Oki and pressure. Things I'm noticing I'm doing wrong with Oki and pressure. Reaction slash reaction and reaction timing and routing. Things I just need to practice that are reaction or routing based, for, like anti-airing. I need to focus on that. So I need to go into sets, and I need to just sit in those sets and just sit there and practice and work on anti-airing, reacting anti-airing. I can go into training mode, set up situations to be able to anti-air, stuff like that. Timing on 6XM. Okay, go back through these videos, find some of those hard knockdowns I did. Practice the timing of when actually 6XM to get up. A lot of this is basic training mode practice. This section is basic training mode practice stuff. You know, single hit confirms, okay. And set the CPU to random block and do it. You know, stuff like that. So this is just reaction training and timing and all that. Knowledge. In matches. Adjustments. So just for four things, I got a decent pile to work on. I need this. I needed to do this. Going to Evo and doing this, I think this is what is really what I need to do a little more. Keeps me calm. Lets me pay attention. Lets me, respect what I'm doing. Look at the positives. Look at the negatives. See what I'm doing well, what I need to improve on. Stuff like that. Like I said, I was getting out of the corner against that Versusia. That's great. I was getting out of those situations. But then I was giving up my turns. Positive. I was getting out of those situations. I was pushing. I was getting into the center screen again. I was getting my turns. Negatives. I gave up my turns way too easily. And that comes down to stuff in like Oki and pressure. Now, I'm going to do this. I don't know if they're up on YouTube yet. Let me actually see. No, do not play. Go. Grand Blue top. Okay, cool. It is up here. So I want to kill Twitch. Let's see if I can get this to play. I'm gonna kill these.
The calm before the storm. Here we go. Our first game locking in, and these competitors taking deep breaths
not
as
cast.
the intros, and it is Siegfried.
Oh, computer, please work with me. All right, I'm going to
Okay, so no first
kill Grand Blue in the background because that'll help a little bit.
Devastating. If I could dictate the rhythm.
This is literally the thought process Toro has right now. Yeah. This is literally what Toro said in his head.
Exactly. He's trying to dictate the rhythm, make sure that we're not playing too slow, waiting for the stocks, that two-step game plan. Instead, we want to take the fight to bottom.
All right, let's believe in victory, folks.
So I couldn't hear. I was in the stadium during this. I could not hear a lot of what the commentators were saying. The stadium was just that loud. Matches were hype. But considering it is, or no, excuse me, I wasn't in the stadium for this. I was in my hotel room. So, and we were having it was decent audio, but I mean, I was half out of it, etc. So, okay, I'm gonna skip Totoro and Monarch. Maybe. Zane versus Zenith. Nope, not what I want. All right, here we go. Koji Coco versus Ryazo. Now, there's still stuff I can learn from this. here's the thing. Koji Koko came from losers round 1 to take it. If you didn't watch, go watch his Grand Blue top 8. Holy crap, it was good. And honestly, this was Zane's year to win. So, yeah. I highly suggest if you didn't watch this, go watch his top 8. It's fantastic. But we're gonna go kind of over a few things here. I'm gonna try to keep it kind of quick, considering the time.
That you take with, look at this massive golden setup. This is how you look glamorous for your Evo appearance.
So I'm gonna turn this down. I'm going to try to skip through. Okay. So, if we notice round start options, say 6 being a super fast character, Koji Koko just goes right into the defense. Pop, pop. Okay, tries the 6XL right away. Doesn't get it. Does a check. Fireball. That check is the check for dive. Okay, he's playing defense. Backs up a little bit, trying to get some space before the fireball or a dive. Doesn't get it. Gets hit when he tries to zone fireball. Okay. Now, here's the weird thing. And this is a thing that happens at a high level. Right here, we just saw something that happens at a high level you don't see at a lower level. And this is where I think I'm struggling a little bit. Okay. So, again, Rialzo pushes Koji into the corner. Koji backs up a little bit, gets hit with fireball. Runs up. Backs out. Backs way out. That is not something you see at a lower level. I don't know what Rialzo was thinking here, by any means. I also don't know, like, I'm not a 6 player. Obviously, I'm a Beatrix player, so I'm watching this for Koji Koko. But because of that back out, Koji was able to run in. Are we on half speed? Yeah. Let's slow this down even more. So, runs in, backs up. Backs up more. Koji's just walking back. Now, that jump that Rialzo did there, that's something I expect from a Seox. Because Seox has aerial options, thanks to dive kick. That's why during the jump, if you watch, run up, he jumps back. Koji backs up. The weird thing here is how much space Rialzo gives up. Koji just walks forward, and Rialzo gives all this space. So at this point, we've got a major, like, we've just got this vying for space happening right now. And again, this is stuff that doesn't happen at a lower level. And it's stuff that confuses me a little bit. Especially that it happened in top 8. I mean, I get it. You're in top 8. You don't want to lose, so you're playing defensive. Koji senses Rialzo's hesitation. That's the big thing here. Let's see what happens from here. Okay. So, let's put this in perspective. And again, this is only one game. I'm probably going to skip off Riazzo's match here in a moment. Okay. We are at 32-35. I'm going to, let's bring it up to half speed for this. Okay. Riazzo just starts giving up space because Koji walked forward. There's vying back and forth here. Koji starts swinging heavy, far heavy. That far heavy swing, one, it just eats up space. And two, he's looking for a counter hit. In that situation, far heavy might catch a dive or a button check or something. So from here, Rialzo runs up, tries to grab. Jump, catches underneath because he tried to do a jump button. Koji now gets the push to the corner. Checks. Goes for the grab. Rialzo, a little too far away, gets his own check out. Full combo. Okay. Rialzo came running in. Last time Rialzo ran in that aggressively, he tried to go for a throw. So, this time, he starts coming in super aggressive on his run-in again. Okay. DP. Well, excuse me, he's coming aggressive twice. Round start, the throw, and now here. This is the third time. Round start, he comes running with a button. Second time, he comes when he actually runs forward. It's the throw. This time, he pushed a button. Because counter hit. Using UDP to get out of the situation, get a little extra damage. All right, pressure, just heavy. Again, swinging with that medium. Now that heavy, looking for a counter hit. Blocks. Check, slide. Yep, okay. All right. All right, a delay. Tries to go for a throw. We get the tech. Cool. Backdash just to avoid the fireball. Okay. U fireball for pressure and chip. Dash H, or dash in, catch, H slide. This is what I'm talking about here. Of stuff, what I need to recognize and do. This situation right here. This is a great example of something that I could be doing that's way better. 1, 2, 3. Guess what? Because he caught that slide, 1, fireball. And this is the combo I was talking about that I need to get to. Okay, so follow up from slide. Catches the close medium. Fireball. 1, 2, light DP. U dive. U dive is plus 57 hard knockdown. Now, I was questioning what's the purpose of doing of worrying about that plus 57 versus the versus extending a little bit and getting a little extra pressure off of it. From there, he does a low. This is the interesting part. Crouch low, safe jump. Jumps U's, pressure, blocks the BC. Okay, gets thrown. Rialzo gets the damage. This is full meter dump. Should kill here. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, let's speed this back up. All right, ground start. Stays low. Catches. God, this game looks so fast when I'm not. Okay, what was the combo there that he did? Light DP. Okay. Catch with heavy fireball. Medium dive kick. Checks the dash. Gets slide in. He's going for full damage dump here. Doesn't dump. Instead chooses to keep his meter. This is something I've seen like Gamera do as well. Chose not to burn meter. Coco. Hey. Stop it. Yeah, you stop it. So he's choosing to not burn any meter there. He instead is choosing to just wait it out, give up his turn effect. Like, he basically gives up his turn here. Oops, let's see, what was that? Slide, heavy, pop, medium. Okay, drops, goes for a big swing, is checking. Rialzo gets his turn back. Oh, but hey, look. 1, 2. Rialzo drops off this check here. I think he tried, and we get a punish. And this is why he instead chose to keep the meter. Now, I get it. You weren't going to kill with it, so don't dump the meter. He wouldn't have had to do that full combo though if he had dumped the meter. He probably would have just been able to auto combo. So, but keeping the meter for pressure options and all that, I get it. I mean, Koji Koko's up 1 Evo, so obviously he knows better than I do about that situation. So, but there's a spot later where he chooses to do the meter dump. So I'm like, I don't. Yeah, it's a thought process that I don't understand. Okay, goes for 6XL, catches. DP in this situation right here. Nah, I'm good. I do apologize for the quality. Okay. So Rialzo 6XLs, tries to push a button, and we get a DP reaction out of it. But in return, what do we get here? A jab that misses, and we get a punish for it. Right back. Oh, I didn't realize you could have. I don't think I ever fully realized you could scroll there. All right. From here, we also just putting on corner pressure. Tries to run out, gets caught. Ooh, jumps to BC. Rialzo just coming in with walk forward jab, gets the full combo. Meter dump, finish it up. Wait. But this is funny. Look at Coco's face. Coach Coco's face there. Like, what? Far right into slide right away. Rump throw, try to check. Bop, bop. Pressure. Does medium fireball. Gets dived on. Okay. All right, BC, get out of there. Okay, we're going to pressure. See, even Koji uses pressure that I use here. To a degree. God, I don't know why this... I hate that this is... Well, it's not quality I'm looking for. I will have to... It might be I need to not be using Opera GX. But dash, sweep, fireball. But then he uses U fireball right away afterwards. Tries the 6XL, gets caught by the dive. Yeah, overcommitting just a little bit. Once again, gets caught by a BC, trying to BC. Skip forward a little bit. Okay, backs up, heavy slide, far heavy slide. All right, Rialzo countering, get it through. Pushing through the corner. DP, okay, Rialzo was just pushing a lot of buttons, DP. U fireball, just for pressure. Did a slide, but got caught by dive, okay. Rialzo going for full dump here. Saying, I want as much of your health gone as I can. No meter now on Rialzo. Tries BC, but blocks it. Spot dodges through. Gets his pressure going. Dive kick. He catches low, heavy fireball. Connects. Far heavy. Oh, Rialzo catches the low. Rialzo looking real good right now. Has the meter to finish it out. Gets game 2. All right, jumping into game 3. This is the point where Koji turns it around. Jumps over, gets the full combo from the jump U. Runs up, throw tech. Rialzo catch the slide, throw tech. Rialzo teching by attacking. So he's just taking some damage over time with that. U fireball checks, catches the lows. We notice Koji Coco's just going ham on his offense here. Dump, get the kill. Koji Coco went from kind of a mid passive to just blasting aggression here. All right. See, neutral jump is a decent round start option if you know what you're doing. Keeping the pressure up. So this situation here. So this is an interesting little situation that we got set up. He jumps in. 6XL, sweep, fireball. Light fireball at that. Gets another 6XL for the pressure. Goes into medium because he waits a little bit. Gets the deep 6XL. Medium. H fireball. Again with the 6XL. Goes to 2L to far L. Doesn't do anything. Is now just getting 6XL pressure. Rialzo finally does something about all this. Jab into medium. You slide here to connect. Wow, what a combo. Hold up. the ability to do this combo in this situation is crazy to me. And it also means that Koji had to have labbed this to know how to do this. This is a situation that is awkward and requires really good reactions, honestly, to knowing what's going on. Okay. Now, this could just be because it's Seox. But let's get this playing again, and let's look what happened here. He comes off of there, right? He goes into flip. We get jab into the follow-up fireball, heavy fireball. You slide to connect. Dash attack, far light DP. That's a situation. And this is what I was talking about needing to know like what I can do against the character. That combo and that situation is something that I can tell you Koji Coco went into the lab and hard labbed out to find what he could do. And the reaction of the 1-2 fireball, oh, he's in the air, you slide. Because the 1-2 fireball can happen on the ground, it can happen in the air, that can happen either way. But then realizing he needs to use slide because he was in the ground, oh, and the fact that afterwards he realized he was close enough to the corner to get the 6XL Farlight DP afterwards. Crazy. Okay. This check here is interesting to me. Afterwards. Let's see if I can go a little bit. Okay, DP. Right? The dash forward light to delay. So that's kind of the way to do wake up grabs in this game. That dash forward light, dash forward, not 6XL, dash forward, pause, 5L. Came in, checked. From there, he put a minor delay in. Then did medium dive kick. Riazo expected grab as kind of a tick throw situation there. Instead, one and goes for the grab. Goes for the tech. Now, medium dive kick, because of how it is in the corner, it can combo. That's actually, let me put that on my list of labbing things. M dive corner combo. Let me do that. That was 5LX 8 236 H U 22U 66L 5L 623L off post. X kick. X kick into flip. Okay, I'm just going to put that down. It's a cool note. Am I going to be practicing it anytime soon? Probably not. Is that a situational thing that I need to worry about at this time? No. That's definitely a much higher level situational type thing. Could it be helpful? Oh, definitely. If I ran into Seoxes. But let's see what the corner route Koji goes with. So it was M dive, medium, H slide, heavy, 1, 2, heavy fireball, U dive. Because that combo limits. Okay. So this is whoops, way too far back. I'm just gonna mute this. Sorry, my computer is dying. I want to get this combo. Because this is a good combo, and it's optimal, I would think. Okay. So again. So this is off of medium dive kick. Yeah, medium dive. 5M. 2-2H. Let's pause that. So that's 214M, 5M, 22H, 5HX, 236H. It might be M's there instead. Into U dive. 214 U. Let me go look. Go look this up real quick. The animations. Okay, is it in front or behind? That's the question. It's in front, so it's H. Was it H off of dive as well? No, it's M. It's M and then H. Because that's H. That's M. Nope, well, nope, that was H. That's M. Yeah, okay. Yep, 5M, 5HH. Okay. speed this up a little bit. Jump kick for, okay, dodges and finishes. Okay, gets the game. Okay, now if you notice, he's swinging 5H a little bit more now, especially at distance. Okay, when air to air, checks, dive, 1, 2, 3. You slide there instead. Interesting choice instead of you dive, but you slide just in neutral there, catches, full combo. Jabs it out. Now I'm gonna go back through these later and write down these full combos that routes he does and whatnot, because I should have them kind of in my back pocket based on how I start. So like right there, actually. So we get round start, medium slide. Okay, this is something I didn't know. Medium slide, far medium into light DP. That's a good thing to know. Rialzo comes back in. You DP in that corner. Again, Rialzo's pushing a lot of buttons. He only DP'd because Rialzo was pushing a lot of buttons. Okay, we got checks. Rialzo gets his turn back because we slide. Mid-screen throw. Fireball. Gets the check fireball. You slide again off a fireball to be able to try to extend. Double brave counter to actually get the damage. Or raging strike. Double raging strike to get the damage. I don't think he didn't have the meter because he'd used U slide, so it worked. These two are laughing, having a good time. Thing is, though, Koji's making his comeback. Okay, 6XL to start. Slide with the side switch happens. HDP there. Check, check. You fireball. Get you heavy fireball does slide. Check. Fire. Okay, got the check. Full corner combo. Doesn't have any cooldown, so this combo here is interesting. That he gets here. Because he gets the counter hit. He's having to wait for cooldowns. So, and this is the corner combo. I'm curious on this corner combo. I don't think this corner combo is the most optimal, but he might not have the cooldowns for it either. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to have to look at this. I'll actually take a note of this corner combo. I actually think there is a more optimal route. Well, no, he had no clock. So this one might be the most optimal route without clock. So that was 5H counter hit. 6XL. 5MXX. Dash 1, 2, 3. Dive. Uh, 4, 1, 2. 4. 214H. From here, I'm guessing it was just put up here. 5H. Or 5M BC. 5H. 22H. 5M. 236H. SBA. So I'm just curious on the damage on there. I know with clock, I know of another route. And this very well might be the best route without clock. So I kind of just want to see. I mess around a little bit. I like labbing out routes and seeing if I can find something. Okay, just DP valve the pressure there. Jab, jab, light, fireball into far. Just, again, just those checks. You slide on wake up. Koji's a madman. Koji is a madman there. Jab, jab, break. Swipe. Gets the clean kill. So, by the way, so I know these three routes here, and kind of a fourth route here with the ground H slide. These are definitely routes to kind of mess around with. The Seox one, that's a kind of a niche route. Maybe it works. You catch early part of a jump, and now I have a full route for I catch a jump situation. So, yeah. I will. I don't know if I'll keep going through some of his stuff, or if I'm gonna start grinding some of this out, practice, maybe jump into matches. We'll see. But that's all for tonight. Yeah, tonight, a lot more review, less me playing the game. I definitely needed this. Again, like I got so many notes here already. Some of this is from watching Coco play. And really, like, some of it's just his knowledge and how he plays. And, I mean, there's a lot of he just caught a hit and was able to properly extend from it, single hit confirms. One thing I noticed he did a lot more of that I should do, far H fishing. For H crit fishing. Take some space. If I get a crit, awesome. To use versions of moves. These are these are just little things to use. And stuff like that. So yeah, it's good. This was good for myself. Gave me a lot of feedback and things to work on. So, and I'm hoping that with some practice with some of these, I can actually start improving a little bit more. You know, go play a lot more casual matches, work on these in the casual match for a while, then jump over to ranked and see if I've improved any. So, with all that said, of course, once again, as always, thank you so much for watching tonight. If you are on YouTube, a follow and a like are helpful there. If you are on Twitch, or subscribe on YouTube, excuse me. If you are on Twitch, a follow is helpful. If you would like to subscribe or donate via bits, by all means, thank you so much, but those are never necessary. Thank you for listening to me ramble tonight. Definitely a lot. This was good. But yeah, it just goes to show how much I have to work on. And honestly, I need to do this more often. So, with all that said, have a good night. Enjoy a good sleep. And as always, don't get too salty.